countdown that time. It was just instantly live.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is the first time we've got this setup working, isn't it?
Right on. Yeah, this is beautiful. Last time the link wasn't working out too well, however,
No.
giving it a go now and seems to be working brilliantly. I will be back in one moment. Alright. Pretty neat. So I'm not sure what the limit of people on these types of streams are. However, on Instagram, I believe it's 2 extra guests you can have. But pretty neat. So pretty soon we'll be able to probably be within Kinto on the left. However, right now we're on the exterior on Code's desk. Right there, that's the exterior of Kinto, right?
Indeed, yes.
Pretty neat.
Where the
So,
sausage is made. Doesn't look as good as your China pie, but
no, gotta get some crocheters. Get some crocheters and drywallers. Very sweet. Oh, wait, I gotta watch some drywall videos, cause
yeah. You might have to mute that audio.
what?
You might have to mute the audio for the drywallers.
Gotcha. Same thing with irrigation. I'm still traumatized from well, irrigation and landscaping. It's not, I feel for okay, the sound shovels make on concrete. Holy heck. Because, like, a lot of times a bunch of dirt or soil will get on said concrete or sidewalk and they'll scoop it up with a shovel. And it's like, worst, worst sounds. One of the worst sounds that I know of personally. But, yeah. Really need to watch some drywall videos anyway. It'd be sweet to get that up here. Because, Blue chewed a hole, 2 holes through Code's bathroom wall.
Yes, it did. Kind of proud of them now, though.
Right? Maybe
Yeah,
maybe we could seal them in resin.
that would be good. Yeah, cut it out.
Yeah. So hopefully a few things I wanted to try with the shrimp, but I haven't really landed on. I really like how he came out. So my dad found this little scrap foam. We've seen I've been using this white foam to hold them all, and I guess they got something that had a piece of this in it. So it was so funny. He just like walked up to me randomly throughout the day with this big smile on his face, and then he just hands me this foam. box,
I wonder what it
which
was
I was really
for.
stoked for. I don't know. It surprisingly didn't ask. But immediately put to use, so now I have like tiers of phone organization, which is real nice. So if you have anything that you want specifically, try to scam my way into a post fly kit. By scam my way as in like, acquire one. But they have one kit available on Amazon and it's the what is it called? The Guggenheimer, what is it called? Um Heisenberg. Um Articulated. I really want to try something articulated. However, the best quality via like just looking at the listing kits that I've found thus far at least is Old Florida Fly Shop. But they're they're not, it's not that they're expensive, but a little out of my reach right now. But Postfly has some mean looking kits and it comes with a completed fly. And I really like that because you could kind of tactily learn as you go, and it comes with all the materials needed to. I think they have one kit that you could get 4 and 6 and so on. So okay, trying to remember. The one good thing I could look back, but I can't look back now. What I started with because this time I want to try the plastic bag method. Oh boy. Here, let me be back. I don't know if you hear it. My dad's like in a brutal amount of pain. When he wakes up, it sounds like he's on fire, but let me be right back. Hey, Global Reset. Tight lines always. Beautiful evening indeed. Testing out this feature to be able to do split screen. Instagram you could do, I think, with 2 extra people, but always one welcome. Trying to get more screens up, and pretty soon this is the exterior currently of Kinto, as you can see. And but let me be right back. Man, sound asleep, but like really brutal. I couldn't imagine. What's on my house? Been a day. Kind of a lazy day, but I tried to make dinner for everyone and still haven't made it to the store because it just gets too damn early. My parents eat early, but thankfully I've always been pretty utilitarian with like food. However, for the last few years living in Florida swamps, um, um, really used to not going to or getting to a store for long periods of time. Well, I feel like longer than one would. So try to try to always like use what's here. But today's concoction was a little interesting. It was healthy, but I tried to make like because I have to sell it to my parents too because they don't like when I get too experimental in there. But I mean, I went yeah. They don't hate it, but you know what I mean. And tried to do like sausage, green pepper, corn, tomatoes, um, just one sweet potato because there was one left and little cubes, so a little bite of sweetness here and there. And instead of rice, because like digestive issues with everything, decided to use cauliflower rice. And it's good. I liked it. However, yeah, my dad's been a little out of it today, so I don't know if you can hear in the background, but he's out of it. But can't imagine. The side of his face looks really painful. Every day gets harder. It's like a lie. It's like a demonic entity. I'm not exaggerating. I mm. And that's why I want to eat small fish. Cook, Coon, are you with this? Nope, I don't. So, there's just one more thing I want to check real quick. Alright, I have plenty of Ziploc bags here. Which by sandwich bag or lunch bag, I'm guessing that's what is meant for the back shelf. Okay, grab them. I'll grab everyone. Who sees this? Late, late Sunday evening, but had to test this because last time I tried to do a stream like this, the link didn't work, and like at that given moment, haven't tried one since. But I like the setup. Hmm. Let me just look for the crustacean eyes. Hmm. I have misplaced the crustacean eyes. I have found the crustacean eyes. So probably gonna try pretty well the same gig as the last go around. I think I had one more of that kind of eye style. These actually are one of the easiest ones to make. It's just hitting the ends with a lighter and then painting or using black Sharpie to color those hit ends and then coat it in head cement or UV resin. And then, oh, I always forget the channel name, but saw this one guy's video to put burnt end and then flatten it, but with a bead and then dip that in resin. And those produced a lot of really juicy eyes. Favorite being like the white ones, but really these yellow ones are killer. Big ol' yellow eyeball. So real nice. And I've just been really folding them. In all honesty, the crustacean patterns are like visually my favorite. I really want to get more acquainted. However, that being said, there's a lot of really like impressive patterns that I don't have any materials beyond the like super easy kind of shrimp patterns. Like that Lefty Cray DVD has one that's the craft fur. I mean it. Okay. I mean, I was kind of surprised last time it went as smoothly as it did. Trying to get these little eyes. Because I'm not sure. I tried a few times to kind of flatten the center. I noticed the store-bought or the ones like available have that are connected have like a flattened, perhaps burnt together or sealed together. And I tried a few different ways, but I just couldn't get anything flat enough. I still haven't though tried with my flattest pliers and by heating up the pliers first rather than so try to get these to splay out a little bit. Mm, okay, can't see too well, but okay. Still just trying to finagle the. Ooh, let's see. Hi. Are you changing direction? Hmm, yeah. Ooh. Okay, and again, tying it upside down. I don't know if Code's still here. Hey, Elos! So making another shrimp, I'm gonna build it up to this point. Hopefully I can get back to this point. Because I kind of prematurely finished it off. I was just kind of too stoked. And trying to make one that I could kind of drag along the bottom. So, and still gotta work on like proper proportions for this and perhaps like weedless. But I want to add the back kind of like shine at least. I don't know. Maybe I will try like, you know, doing a proper sided one. But Crawford, no tentacles. I've been really wanting to and tail and stuff. Get into shrimp. I've just been kind of afraid to give them a go, I guess. Made a few, but not the greatest. So here's an order. I had one more, but it was lost. Um, well, when I was drying it, not in the water, when I was drying it. But it's in the water first, then the one I lost. Or first, and then second, then the one I lost, and then the one I forgot. Or it was supposed to be like, I really liked this, and I wanted to somehow put eyes on it, but I don't know. Anywho, and then this little guy that Annabelle built up, and this was I was trying to recreate it from a 2D I was watching. However, I didn't have lead eyes. I used chain eyes. And that little guy. Oh, there are some real awesome videos on how to tie shrimps. Holy trucks. I started a playlist, however, there's I think that's one I could never land on one. Then I was trying to look for kits, and Old Florida Fly Shop has some immaculate kits for shrimp, and like one of the main kind of candies, like bait that people refer to as candy, um, uh, is shrimp. And everything seems to be shrimp on there, especially everything that you would want to go after. Yeah, so I really want to get better at making shrimp. But I think there's a few things that um get in the way of that almost. Like these last two actually is the best I've gotten the eyes. Because they're usually sliding all around. Like I could never get them on. I just made these though with some scrap fishing line, maybe 30 pounds. But I don't know how to crimp the back, so there's always a lot of bulk, but getting at least a little better keeping things from sliding around so much. So next is, and my speech isn't making sense, I feel like, because I'm like hardcore trying to figure out how the heck and when the heck to add the plastic for just a shiny, nice shell. Because I think that hmm, right, trying to Alright. Craft for first. I am also meant to grab something to try to start this a little better. I was gonna try to get a what's it called? A I was gonna try to get a irrigation flag and kind of sands or just like dull one set or dull it so it doesn't whole fibers but could use it for a little pokey. So I think code disappeared forever. Maybe not. But I mean just getting every little bit of the weekend because we're heavy again. Okay. Get over this.
Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm still here.
Hello.
It's actually cool on that end. I can't show you, but I'll send you a recording after the done.
Sweet. What was it?
Is my audio coming through messed up?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, 2 seconds. All right, that should fix it.
Sweet. Yeah, I've heard that sound before.
It's gone now, though, right?
Yes.
All right, sweet.
Starting to creep back though, a little bit.
All right. Let me see.
Ooh.
All right, hopefully that fixed it.
Yes, that's good. Watching all kinds of really depressing videos on the future of Florida. I just can't wait. What happens if like more people become heat tolerant? I'm kidding. Cool.
Seems like quite a few of them have figured that out already.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is brutal. Sometimes in the summer, I even catch myself dreaming of northern places.
When I first moved here, I was like 12 at the time, and it was January, and we stepped out the airport and it was roasting.
In January?
In January, yes.
You mean like the coldest month or one of them?
Yeah, we're coming from like, 2
So
degrees
brutal.
Celsius.
What did you think of the summer?
It was hard to breathe for a long time. It took many years to adjust.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually quite cute. I need to take a picture.
I think this setup will work well on my end though, because I'm able to capture this into the Kinto stream and then put that out. So you could just, even if you were, yeah, I think this will work.
Sweet. I like these test streams because could kind of hardcore chill.
Indeed.
That's a slow scrim. I'm so tired and gonna have to like utilize that small couch. We gotta like, I don't know, take advantage of bulk pickup. Really trying to find shelves. Big old shelves. Cause this whole wall could be all shelves and then everything's accessible. Cause I'm starting to file all the tools into like electrical, plumbing, that kind of thing. But without shelves, it's really difficult. I'm trying to think of like stacking bins with uh 2x4s. My dad actually came up with that idea. It's gonna use these bins to grow some potatoes in, but also need to organize tools. Well, he's out of service. They can't get like lost or all forgotten in a corner or anything. Someone must guard the tools. That's I still can't get over the bike with the bike lock and everything. Well, really, it's like one of the least surprising things in the world. However, um, it was yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. I just wanted to put that down here. Because one of the reasons why I prematurely finished the script is A, right, quite a quaint little guy, but also B, he was I wasn't sure a few things, like how to gracefully add the back. Hey, Quack! Hot or Washington, very nice. Couple of freezingly trucks. That's intense. Washington's beautiful. Anytime I see a picture, it looks like, something they would make a puzzle. Imagine the fishing. I really want to head somewhere that has like clean stream. To give it proper, experience a chance to happen. But also, I really want to pan for gold. Bad. Really bad. Right, so that's gonna be totally more like it's like structure wraps.
I used to work out in King County.
Gee, what?
Did that come in weird?
No, it just scared the crap out of me.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, I used to work up in Washington and I got to fly in a couple times. It was sweet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
See, I always forget about Seattle because, like, it's always like, if it's Seattle, it's always like, you know, I feel like once if someone lives in Seattle and you ask them where they live, they're gonna say Seattle instead of Washington. That probably makes sense at all. So you don't know what I'm talking about.
I think there was a wee town just outside it called Tacoma, and that's where like I'd stay and then drive into the city.
Oh, sweet. I've heard of Tacoma, like Chevy. Or is it who makes Tacoma? I see it on the backs of cars sometimes. That sounds. No. All the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia.
Yeah, car naming like that, it's not an
Mhm.
accident, like the Mustang or stuff like that. To make
Yeah.
you think of freedom and all that.
Oh. Mm. Yeah. So maybe think of freedom and shit. Freedom or whatever.
Speaking of that, did you see that the TikTok's already back?
What? It's
TikTok
already
ban
picked up?
already. It's already back, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Mm. I have no idea what was happening with that anyway. So very nice. Thoughts on that? I wasn't sure what was happening or anything. I don't
I
know.
think the ban officially lasted about less than a day.
That's fine. Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't really hear anything about it until I saw kind of people talking about like it no longer, but less long. What was the reason behind? Was it the AI thing? Because I also saw mentionings of some form of like AI software or whatever.
So
My
the
mind just
official
went.
reason was
Okay.
capturing American data, but then it morphed
Mm,
into like a propaganda tool, and I'm not sure whether it stopped.
mm. Yeah, because oh, I forgot. Um, I don't know. My mind kind of like stops when I hear AI because it's just like everywhere. Like I could generate like AI images in the most darndest places. It's like, pretty interesting to see like a tidal shift in times. I always wondered what it would be like to be around during the Industrial Revolution. Like I bet cities were really loud and like everything sounds like a train.
Yeah, the smell of London and Glasgow that I still remember was the diesel.
um, Tacoma's like Compton of the sea. Wow. Why did I think Tacoma was in like Arizona? Doesn't sound like kind of like would that be considered South? It's 11 here in Palm Beach County, Florida. However, that's not too late. It is here though. Oh my gosh, my parents get up super early. Like sunrise. It's like, well, why are we yard sailing? But
Yeah, he was. I quickly learned that when I went out for an interview at Amazon's headquarters, and I was walking in the city with a suitcase, and I stumbled into like homeless homeless people everywhere,
mhm.
and it was quite surreal because like cities are bigger than what I'm used to, and I was surrounded by towers and just people, tents.
Um, that's really intense. I really thought about the difference. There is something that just reminded me of too. Oh yeah, in Colorado. I always want to talk to someone that lives in Colorado Springs and say, mm, like 12 years ago, because there was like 100 orphans, and someone said, "Don't open a pack of cigarettes in front of the park because of the orphans." What? So I didn't even really like think twice, like, and all of a sudden, this is like forever ago. I'm walking by, and I just like pulled them out of my bag, and he felt this like force. And you look over, and it's just like dozens and dozens of children, and they're all gravitating towards you, and that they bum smokes like all day, every day, like from age like child to like maybe 18. It was the most bizarre, like dark, like what snow covered playgrounds, like it was the dead of winter, and it was just intense. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I didn't see a lot of homeless people, like homeless adults, to be totally honest, but there was like dozens and dozens, and they were there all the time. It's not like their orphanage let them hang out in the square an hour a day. They were there all the time. It's wild.
Sounds like Lord of the Flies and Hey Quack.
Mm-hmm. Really intense. Ooh. Yeah, those types of promises never seem to go well. Cause like, people need a lot. I used to like be really I was really into like I guess self-sustainability, however. But humans, like, down to the individual, need a lot for just day to day. And like all the objects even that just like go into hygiene, like toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, even if you keep it down to the minimal, that's a handful of items. And then on top of that, whatever food is going to sustain you throughout your uh, daily existence, and then clothes, and then of course, like, if you go to a doctor and stuff like that, or need glasses, like, humans to exist in society need a shite ton of stuff because, they frown upon the the piss stained stuff unless it's like Balenciaga or whatever. But in like yeah, so people need a lot, and those promises never go well. I wish it was a more like community driven thing. Like, I used to volunteer at an apostolic church. It was a Jamaican church, and lines of people. And it was all fresh produce and all kinds of stuff. And like, you would hear the darnest people, like like giddily like 60-year-old bros that, you know, been clearly living on the streets for a while, like giddy, like talking about what they're gonna like try to do with the vegetables tonight. And it's like, oh, do I see broccoli? I haven't had broccoli in years. Stuff like that. And it was all community based. Like, um, if stores had produce that couldn't be sold, had to be taken and dumped, it would because it was week by week. It was a constant flow of things that were going to be used pretty instantly anyway. It was a really brilliant system they had. And if people didn't have ways to cook stuff, there was like a bunch of canned stuff. There was just less of that stuff. There's tons of produce and like canned meats and tuna and that kind of thing. But it was yeah, because I've never seen that like that even having a choice like well, you know what I mean? Like usually it's a lot of things that are non-perishable or perishable or something like thaw and defrost. I get the two confused, mixed up. But usually stuff like that doesn't require a kitchen or anything like that. But yeah, it's all different types of people. It was really nice. There's these older Jamaican women that would empty this truck every day, and one day I offered um to help, and I gladly got sucked into doing that like weekly for a good long time. But so Washington is literally a storybook, but I'm going to um I don't know, do something, check on my dad or something. It's weekend is almost over, but boy did I enjoy it. I did not do a dang thing. Well, besides did a lot of drawing and poking around, a lot of music. I hand my mom my phone. She still she says it every time. She'll pop on songs she hasn't heard since like it played once on the radio in 1986. It's really cool. And yeah, she's always surprised what she can find on YouTube. I guess it's mostly there, and if there is a song, could there's plenty of groups on Facebook like that are built for that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm rambling like hardcore, and I think it's because code's really quiet, and it's making me do that like anxious ramble. But gotta scrimp the works. I don't know, Cash.
No, I'm here.
Oh, hello. Well,
Hello.
talk to the five people.
Don't want to scare them away, dear.
It's it's quite alright. Um, yeah, but this is a really sweet setup regardless. And yeah, you should also do it on your channel and then you
I'm
can
actually just about to do that now.
can you like see I'm like a Elmer's glue and popsicle stick type of person and Code here is a programmer, so like it's really funny how but could never mind. I'll be back.
Okay. Happens in person too, he was. Is Seattle getting any better now? I know you said it was a former mayor that did that. It seems like the only change these days is for the worse sometimes. Yeah, taking a wee look quack because I've used it before and like what's it helped with?
Trying to find my bike. Oops.
Did you see that the people that offered their bikes didn't reply to me?
Yeah, they didn't reply to me either. They didn't reply to me either. But that's okay. It's a thought that counts. But I have been looking enough for ow, gosh, this
One
just
comment that offered you a bike got like 91 likes. Didn't he bother replying?
oh. Well, maybe you turned off the notifications because 91 likes probably got
That's
drowned
true.
out. Look, that'd be sick. Yeah. It'd just be so nice to have another three-wheeled bike. Because then my mom could use it and that kind of thing. But, you know, could have plants and stuff in it, and I don't have to worry about it falling over. I can load it up. Alright, so let's see what he said. Let's see. Mm, I think it was this phone. But, oh no, it's that phone. Dang it. Oh no, it's this one. Cool, okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, dang. Comes in pink. I still can't get over it. Dang it. Missed that thing. Every day I look, but ooh, pajamas. Every day I look, but no look yet. I haven't like filed a police report or anything. I do kind of want to. I like the bike. It's only, it's like a $100 bike or something, but oh, they're electric. There's electric ones. Right.
What sort of prices are you seeing on those?
Like $100.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. The electric ones are like 8 to 15. Oh, it's not a regular trike. So, my mom could use it. Well, anyway, glad this works. I see a night or night ball every now and then. I forgot where it was, but I ended up um just waiting for it to like say more random facts. Pretty okay. Determined to find the bike. Ooh, $50. Everything works as it should. Stop showing me my area listings. Mm, Oh, that's nice. Mm. Ooh. I mean, maybe it was for a reason because I'm seeing a lot of really nice ones, and that one had some work. Everything was a little just kind of bent, might have fallen off a truck or something. But like when I was moving it around for the first time, and I was missing like a nut on the seat, so the seat was like this. But one of the bike pedals was bent pretty good, so it didn't spin. So I couldn't stand and bike it. And so I got it back and just like right before got back the pedal just completely fell off. So put new pedals on it and I don't know. I didn't get around to changing the seat, thankfully. But yeah. Anywho, well, this has been a treat. I think exhaustion finally hit me, but I
Well, we gave it a go, and it was definitely a wee learning experience on my end getting set up with stuff. So
yeah, I really like the split screen. But
I'll send you a picture of what I have, like like how I'm using it.
please do. I see the painting.
Yes, that is you up there.
It's- This is a trip that blue looks surreal in person. I really wish I knew. I guess suppose we could ask, like, how'd you mix that blue? Like, what is that blue comprised of?
You should do a wee video for us.
It'd be really nice. Uh,
But
yeah,
it was a brilliant summer.
definitely. Dude's art like never stops, and it'd be brilliant to show. Should definitely message him because like
Yeah.
for stuff to show, because like Walter the cup or whatever, not strike, but like whatever. So,
Uh huh.
that
Content ID.
yeah, but like could just share like people's art that we know and stuff. And
Well, he told me because I did speak to him a wee bit, sent him some pictures of Scotland. You never know, he might be inspired
Oh, that's fantastic.
after
Yeah,
yeah,
a
he's like,
bunch
"Oh,
of
I
friends
like
just
cold, rainy places."
yeah, because even like as backgrounds and stuff, because obviously if you find like the perfect like picture of like the perfect pose, but it's like a blank background, with, like stick someone in Scotland. Is that how it works? No, just kidding.
That's true because he did a composition of 3 photos
Yeah,
that we took out that day
yeah,
and
no.
made it into one picture.
Yeah. Anton Stulman, right?
Yes. And,
Actor.
yeah, I think he moved out to Ewazi's part of the world.
Oh wow. Oh, that's could imagine for painters and um fly fishermen and ties alike. Washington must be godly. Washington and Virginia are two states that really do are just the most luscious. I really want to check out Oregon eventually because there's like crevices, there's mossy crevices, and there's waterfalls everywhere, seemingly.
And the desert.
Re- Desert in Oregon? It's not
Yeah, in the western part of the state. I've always wanted to see it.
all moss, and it's all dewy at all times. This big black, like monstrous rocks on the ocean. But yeah, no. No, it'd be sick to see all the corners of Oregon. Mm, but yeah, yeah.
That's where Jason is.
Oh,
Remember, I had to talk to him.
um,
Yeah. But he's in a beautiful spot.
well then what the heck? I'm just kidding. Anyway.
I know.
Communication is a beautiful thing. Like, we've evolved millions of years to be able to do this kind of thing.
Oh, that's it.
But
Yeah, I
the
meant to say
basic,
east side. Sorry.
yeah. So, I'm just so uncomfortable in this chair. I can't like sit in the regular position. So next up on the list is a chair. I secured like it works, but I really like the I don't know if you can. Oh no. Okay. It's a nice like lampshade. I found it actually a long time ago at a yard sale or something, or maybe that garbage pile. Gosh, look at those bags. I'm so tired. Tomorrow I'm not very excited for because everything starts all over again. But then like yeah. So be like an, uh, an appointment companion. Maybe that's like a gig that I have. Like like in Japan, how you could rent like friends of all themes. But it's an appointment companion, and so you don't have to go to doctor's appointments alone,
Yeah, that should be handy.
right?
Probably more people need that than we're comfortable hearing.
Yeah.
That's cool. When you have it set up under a wee lamp, it looks like it's part of it.
Yeah. Years later, I found a cube behind something. Ooh.
Do you remember what they called that wee box? I forgot.
No, but I really like flea markets and old things. But anytime I saw an old box as a kid, I did have a moment of unease because every now and then you'd find it like, okay, so I don't mean anything by it, obviously, but Teflon, in Judaism, those black cubes. Well, you know what I'm talking about? The black cubes and the leather
Oh,
strap.
yeah, they tie it to
Okay.
their head and
Yeah,
put the straps around
so
their arms. Yep.
yeah, they have storage containers and they're like these embossed metal cubes that hold the cubes. But every now and then you see like a really ornate, mysterious one at a flea market or something. And like every now and then, I'm talking when I was a
Did
child.
you come across one?
Those
Because I think they have
those
prayers inside of
supplement
them.
boxes, just I've seen the metal boxes. I've never seen like the actual, but yeah, they do. I think they're made out of some form of fat or something. Forgot. I watched a video on it once. Washington's desert.
Large amount of traditions in that culture.
It's incredible. Yeah, every one of them. Like yeah, really into the tradition side of like everything, at least reading about it, because every culture is like filled with activities to keep before I start rambling about religion, and then therefore you start rambling about religion now, which is sweet. Or yeah, is
Don't get me started.
yeah, exactly. But it's really, I mean, ever since middle school, try to go to all the different. I really liked the art, and then got really into just like the thought patterns because like there's so many similarities. There's more similarities than there are differences. I mean, we're all on the same planet, and we all require the same materials to like exist. Anyway, I'm so too tired. Same moon, same sun. Plants grow the
I
same.
think that's my cue to go read my Book of Mormon.
Yeah, tell me how that is. I've always been curious because, like, the modern aspect, right? Or am I getting confused?
Yeah, definitely. But they also say that Jesus came to America.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Yeah, I've always been interested in more. So please do tell me more, because I think my brain's gonna be fried for a while. So just cope. Just
distractions abound.
yeah. Haven't done much reading though, which I really trying to set up a little garden spot outside. I've been looking for some outdoor furniture. Lounge chairs. For some reason, it's just impossible to find. I think I knew they're astronomical, but you know, worth it. Now I can see they are very worth it. But I think that's the kind of thing that kind of rots in people's yards, so not easy to find. Chairs are a lot easier to find than the lounge chairs. But got plenty of chairs. Just want to lay down a little bit up there.
Yeah, the sun is punishing here too. Anytime we've came across stuff, the fabric's usually rotted out.
Yeah, well, that chair didn't have the chaya fell on it. It felt pretty good on it too, but all the chayas fell. Every single one of them has fallen at least once. So they're all broken in. Mm.
Well, now they've got like roots all down them because they fell in their trunk. So maybe they wouldn't fall again.
Yeah, yeah. Really never thought about the infrequent water, not infrequent, but like watering playing a role in like root structures and like some roots having trust issues, so they stick to the surface. Because it is a weird
Oh,
when
that's
the rain
funny.
pattern up there, it seems like it just always stops at that one main street, and you can see it, you can smell it, but it doesn't cross the street. Oftentimes, once it was probably like 5 months. It felt like 8 months of no rain. Do you remember that? Everything was crunchy.
Oh, yeah.
Like even the weeds that
And
thrive in that is was just not having
I
it.
remember when the swamp caught fire
Yeah,
right across the canal.
yeah.
I only found out because I took my boat over. I climbed up the bank and I was walking my flip flops and they started melting.
That's
I
intense.
couldn't
I
see
want
flames.
to.
The ground itself was embering.
That's really intense. And there's always the controlled burns out there. And I think that's one of the reasons why they have to do those is to keep like that cycle going because it's gonna happen regardless. So much
Yeah, I
fuel,
sent you some drone footage
so much
of the last one. It was just a week ago.
fuel. So, oh, the fire. Um, Florida swamp, but it's like there's pine and dead pine just about like it kind of makes me nervous in terms of moving around so much pine because it's just fuel and the Australian pine that's um I mean most of it's being taken out at this point, but
Yeah, we don't have too much of that left.
yeah, they fall really easily. They're like fuel. They are
But we do have three large ones on the edge of the property, right next to the power poles.
yeah, they're
So it's always a worry.
but I love Australian pine though. It for cooking, really, really good, especially for barbecue. A lot of the like old school West Palm barbecue is using Australian pine, and I'm sure all over, but yeah, Australian pine. Sea grape is also really good, but do not put the stuff, just eat everything, eat it all. Do not put it in your fridge. Adds a weird sour taste to everything. Reheated also the taste and flavor changes. But fresh sea grape wood almost kind of tastes like teriyaki or something. Not quite as like that, but it adds a really interesting flavor to things. Just not the next day. Has to be fresh. Bunch of sea grape trees were chopped down and used the wood for months, and I had access to this big coral block grill, which it had fire bricks on the inside. This coral block on the outside. Still want to build one because it's just literally a pit. You never have to clear it or anything, and could roast a whole hog if you wanted to. But yeah. So I'm gonna skedaddle. I'll listen to some music and stuff like that. I really wanted to see if this worked because it would be nice to have conversations and like kind of more action going on and more facets to existing as a human because it's pretty sweet and we do all kinds of neat things humans um and code is a programmer and it's really I think a cool juxtaposition like arts and crafts glue and popsicle sticks and code so really really neat and if you have anything
Yeah, cheers for having me on.
ooh,
We'll
and
try it a wee bit earlier next time so we're more awake.
yes please especially while I'm here you know how early they get up so early and they're not chill about it in the least bit I can say that. 'Cause, you know, they wake up, like, watch whole news and, like, watch some TV and then, like, ask me a question. I'm, like, still sleeping. It's like, "Who is that one actor that died in that one thing?" Whatever. Just, like, a question that they expect an answer from a sleeping It's I'm not complaining in the least. I'm an only child.
That's funny for me to
So
hear, though.
yeah.
That's not my experience.
Yeah, you gotta have a slumber party. It's pretty funny because, like, kind of trying to get my dad in, like, hardcore chill mode because, like, yesterday disappeared for 5 minutes if even. Turns out he was outside moving a huge, like, huge tool chest. It's not supposed to lift anything over 10 pounds. And, no, another helicopter. But, yeah, it's hard as a rock. So, yeah. But, just, well, keep our hands busy and therefore, yeah, sane. So, you know, got, got a lot done in the next few weeks. Try to stay busy productively and try to make some more doodles. I am not showing them though. Just trying to learn how to draw on the
I will.
iPad. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get used to Procreate, like just doing everything in layers and not forgetting to add new layer, or else it's like forever on that one. And but it's wow. Ooh,
Is
it
that your
is a big
first
step.
go with the digital art?
Yeah, Procreate. But oh my gosh, I haven't even touched like 90% of the brushes or anything. And like even for flyers, I just wish I had fiddled with it sooner because for flyers it would have been brilliant. And for all kinds of things, like you need like a quick like backdrop that you don't have to worry about like anything. But yeah. Love you all. Have a beautiful night. Could I'll call you like in 2 seconds. Cause yeah. I don't know.
All right.
I'm gonna
Cheers, he
see if
was
I have
in
trouble.
Quack.
Mind is yeah, cheers y'all. And please if there's any patterns. I'm fried right now. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But happy trails and we'll be back tomorrow. I don't think there's any appointments tomorrow, so tomorrow's just like calling all the places to make sure things went through. Because they tell you you don't have to do that, and that everybody is taking care of it, but they can never say who. And then they say that we have to call. No, anyway, I don't understand. I thought everything's on computers. Why aren't the computers connected? But anyway, it's just the loops, the hoops, and everybody has to jump through it. And we're no different. So yeah. And then happy trails, have a beautiful night, and tight lines indeed. And yeah, never hesitate if there's any patterns, please. I can never choose a pattern, just been kind of like doing a little experimenting. And this little scrimp is quite an adorable little creature thus far. And I hate how attached I get to things within any amount of cuteness because I almost want to keep them as is and just like stick them on a hat or something until I think of a way that it should be finished. But we're watching a lot more crustacean videos, but I don't know what it is. My mind is just drifting so hard I can't like process information in video form. Anyway, happy trails, love you, and have a beautiful evening. Bye, code. I will talk to you in 2 seconds. Oh, I just saw your hands, and it was the same time that I moved my hand to the X. So my brain, yeah, thought that was my hand too. Happy trails. Well, it was probably the same helicopter, but it goes. Yeah. I'm just scared. Not even exaggerating. It doesn't help that there's like, I haven't been in this area for a while, but there's a bunch of people that like, there's a camper and like a little kind of camper, not a camper community. I don't know what to describe it as, but whoa, that bright is light. That light is bright. But anyway, happy shows. Have a beautiful evening.